Hello everyone. Welcome to Let's Read Poor Folk by Fyodor Dostoevsky. This is an audio recording of the entirety of Dostoevsky's debut novel, with occasional commentary from me, the reader, for the purpose of clarity. Now, if you want to jump straight to the action, feel free to skip ahead to the third video in this playlist. To access the playlist itself, check out the video description below. Otherwise, stick around and I'll explain the nature of this project a bit further. The basic premise of this Let's Read is that classical literature can be very hard to digest when presented in the standard audio format. That is, when the audiobook contains the text and nothing but the text. When you read a classical work in print, you usually have a host of advantages that are missing in the audio version. You might have an introduction from a literary scholar. You may have notes that provide relevant background information that would tend to be lost on a modern audience. You have time to sit and absorb complicated developments in the plot, or to sort out a complicated cast of characters. You have immediate knowledge of how the novel is structured, and so on. In an audio format, you typically do not have these advantages. The text rolls on, and it is easy to get lost. My basic goal here is to capture those advantages in an audio format. You may have heard of Let's Play series for video games, where the gamer plays through the game but offers a running commentary throughout. My idea here is roughly analogous. I wish to read through the novel with you, but will retain the license to add comments where I think it may be helpful to a general audience. This Let's Read contains an introduction, which situates the novel in the context of Dostoevsky's life and works. It contains some concluding thoughts on the novel, but more importantly, it also has some notes sprinkled throughout the reading, simply to clarify points that the average reader could easily miss. I don't want to abuse this license, and for the most part I will allow the text to stand on its own. But there will be times where I will play the role of shepherd, just to make sure you stick with me. Now, I have completed this project in two formats. Currently, you are viewing this Let's Read as part of a YouTube playlist. I do think this is the best way of consuming the product, since it allows for ease of navigation and makes the structure of the novel immediately explicit. However, if you would like to view the entire Let's Read as a single video, there is a link in the description below that will allow you to do so. If you are keeping it here, the next video in this sequence will serve as an introduction to the novel.